Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Tro. I am Crypto Tro, bringing you the latest and the greatest in cryptocurrencies. And today, man, we're going to talk about Finance on Polygon and Cronos, and just the new update that they gave for the Cronos roadmap, man. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about how the prices just drop like crazy. Drop it like it's hot, man. I'm telling you, it's dropping like crazy. A lot of people been asking me, is Finance a rug pull? And I gotta tell you right now, I don't believe so, but I do believe the team could do better. So we're gonna talk about that. But before we get into that, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel. And also, if you really mess with the kid, turn on those notifications so you can, every time I drop a video, you can instantly tune in and see about this alpha information, because we are in a bear market, and bear market is where the heroes are made, man. The heroes, the millionaires, the billionaires, they are made in a bear market. So we gonna get over this bear market together and be successful together, man, because that's what this space is all about: creating wealth, generating wealth for the people who didn't have the opportunity to do so in old legacy assets. So enough of that spiel. Let's get in straight into it. Mad Meerkat Finance. Let's talk about the price on the Cronos blockchain. So I'm currently on MMF or DEX screen, and we can see this is the MMF and Wrap Crow pair. And we can see, man, in the last 24 hours, we are up about, less than 1%, right at 1%. But you can see in the 4 hours, we have been getting a couple of green candlesticks, man. So we've been getting some green candles in the last 4 hours. But when we switch to the days, we can see it's kind of different during the days. We see it's just stagnant right now as far as each day. And we can see, man, every day is going down and down and down. Every single day is literally on a downtrend. And I'm not gonna lie, it is. You gotta understand, we are in a bear market, but at the same time, it's not really just looking too good on MMF, just in my personal opinion, just because what they are doing, man. I always told people, once they went to the Polygon network, we was gonna see that price absolutely tank, because a lot of people are gonna, from the Cronos, are gonna, pretty much switch their bags over from Cronos to the Polygon network to get those high APRs. And then we already know Polygon is a big network, is a big blockchain. So it was already a lot of money on the blockchain. So the projects or the money from the blockchain just simply went over to MMF, got the APRs, and dipped up out of there, man. And we can see pretty much based on the price, that is exactly what happened. So this is MMF and a USDC pair on the Polygon network, and we can see, man, just absolutely downtrending ever since the day it launched, man. Just went down every single day since it launched, because that's what DEXs do, especially if they don't have a true utility. That's why I was proposing, or was saying, that why didn't Finance just cross-chain this project and still create a DEX on Polygon, but use some of the coins that they already had? And with this new roadmap update, what I'm gonna get into with this new roadmap update, there's just either, or just simply furthers my thesis about creating a cross-chain project rather than trying to make the same project with new tokenomics on a new chain. That just baffles me in my personal opinion. But like I said, I don't think it's a rug pull. I think it's simply that they just didn't know what to do, or they thought that it was going to be a good move, but it really wasn't. And I could have told you that just for the simple fact that DEXs truly don't have utility until you create it. You know what I'm saying? The only utility is pretty much farming, and once people get their farm rewards, they're going to sell them for a profit. So it's not making people want to hold the token. So the update in this news, we see MMF Finance V2 on Cronos. So a continuity to our roadmap on Cronos. Hi, bro. We have near 10 months into our time building on Cronos, and it has been an awesome journey to say the least. In this piece, our team shares our expanded roadmap for the Cronos chain so as to allow our protocol to age more beautifully. In the next couple of weeks, our team will be working on the following. So these are the things that the team will be working on the Cronos blockchain. So deployment of Mad Max onto Cronos. To achieve this, our team needs to work on building out a reliable set of price oracles ourselves, as Chainlink has still not deployed on Cronos. This is already a work in progress, and we are excited to bring decentralized perpetual trading to CrowFam. Emission plan to direct the future of MMF and its holders. So as we near the soft cap 500 million MMF tokens, we need to decide the future of the protocol. So we already are close at the soft cap of 500 million tokens, man. And that's crazy, just being in 1 year, all of those tokens being dispersed in 1 year. That kind of baffles me as well. But let's continue. So Master Chief migration and deployment of VMMF, we have finalized our voting escrow model to woo external projects to use our platform. So VMMF, man, that's what it is, VMMF. We're going to talk about that too. So the above are items that our team has been toiling on behind the scenes, and the first confirmed deployment will be the VMMF model on Cronos, slated for launch shortly. Essentially, how it will work is the following. Users will be able to lock their MMF tokens into VMMF tokens, where the VMMF tokens convey governance powers. In our Master Chief migration, we will seek to reduce emissions by at least 50%, and users will only be able to attain boosted APR by locking up MMF tokens into VMMF tokens. So depending on the amount of MMF locked up, users will get a corresponding amount of boost. More lockup, more boost. Therefore, project owners who wish to create a new form on MMF in order to incentivize emissions can do so by procuring VMMF tokens and hosting a governance vote to get their liquidity pool added. The amount of emissions allocated to these projects will be scaled based on the voting power they have relative to all other holders. Exact details on this will be shared in a future article when VMMF is launched. So, not gonna lie to you, I just feel like it's just another coin being launched, man. Like, I know the VMF model, they want this to work or whatnot, and we are almost at the soft cap, so people will start selling once the APRs go down. But creating another token, I believe, isn't the answer, or not even just another token, but the VMMF model. I feel like the GameFi route would have been better. I feel like they should be working on developing the game for Mad Meerkat. Just like I always like to say, I always bring it back to DeFi Kingdoms. We saw the success DeFi Kingdoms had when they created a DEX mixed with a GameFi project. And that's why I was so adamant on Mad Meerkat Finance, because I thought that's what the roadmap they were taking. I didn't know they wanted to have, like, they should have made it to where the DEX and the game were tied in, but they trying to make it like two separate products. And I just feel like all of their products are just all over the place, man. And it's just too much going on. So MMF forms, we see MMF. So you stake VMMF vault, receive VMMF, you lock that up, VMMF your yield farm, then you earn MMF. So that's a lot of stuff going on. Just a lot of stuff going on, man. So having reached the soft cap 500 million tokens, which is crazy, our teams has made the decision to implement a higher token count at 750 million tokens. Let's start right there. And that's another reason, man. That's why I was saying, why not cross-chaining? You could have simply put those 250 million tokens on Polygon, made the entire tokenomics 750 million, and just cross-chain those products. Yes, the APRs might be lower. You might not get as much money as you had or attracted, but at the same time, any project that's new and that has some type of force behind it is going to accumulate money on the blockchain when it first comes. So I believe that is the route they should have taken, but that's just me. That's my personal opinion. So they basically said we will heavily reduce emissions to cater for our MMF V2 on Cronos. We will seek to explain the rationale for doing so while outlining the scenarios involved surrounding the need to increase the token cap. So assuming we enforce 500 million soft cap, MMF emissions will stop at 500 million. Instead of printing new MMF tokens, the protocol will rely on trading fees to retain liquidity providers. Currently, as it stands, MMF has the largest ecosystem on Cronos and hence will provide the most trading fees to liquidity providers. But, I mean, yeah, it's the largest ecosystem, but ain't no cryptos on MMF though. Ain't no cryptos on MMF that's really worth just holding like that in a bear market. That's what I'm saying. Like, if y'all wanted to go that route, I feel like y'all should have put some star-studded or at least some type of blue chip cryptos on MMF that attract people, not these launchpad projects that's here and there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even with the croissant launch, like having that on Polygon when we seen what they did on Cronos, it just was moving too fast for me. Like I said, I don't think it's a rug pull, but I do think the team is just everywhere with it. They got to settle down and really focus on one specific project and make it connect with the other projects. So back to it. So however, going down this path has its caveats. Seeing as many or other competitors are still running token incentive programs, which is very much likely to cannibalize our user base. We are caught in between a rock and a hard place. Our team wants to remove token emissions so as to allow MMF holders to benefit from less selling pressure. However, in doing so, we might annihilate our liquidity providers. Furthermore, removing token emissions will mean that we have little means to provide reward incentives for MMF holders on Cronos. And why is the token incentives already? Why we hit the soft cap 500 million so fast? I don't know. But that said, we understand the importance of ensuring a thriving ecosystem alongside a token that has the ability to increase its price. This is also why our team has painstakingly rebuilt MMF Finance or MM Finance Cronos with better overall tokenomics. As a case in point, the following items will be implemented. So, incentive programs for projects to utilize our VMMF model on Cronos. So, I like that idea. I like making projects actually have to build it and people actually voting on this project. I think that's I think that's one of the bright sides to it, because a lot of projects didn't need to be built, man. Like just being honest, a lot of these projects on the launchpad were just money grabs. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't have a true utility. Its utility was based on another coin's utility, and they just kept creating coin on coin and basing it off of, or the utility is based off another coin. So allowing only true believers, VMMF lockers/holders to earn higher boosted APR. Implementation of Mad Max on Cronos to achieve capital efficiency. We will set most of our DEX liquidity pairs and focus on capital efficiency. Addition of MUSD into our Cronos MLP. So what's next? So our team has deployed V2 farms and V2 staking pools, which users will be able to stake into. We have yet enabled emissions on V2 farms as we are finalizing some details. You are, however, free to stake in the V2 farms as these will be enabled shortly. VMMF model has already been deployed and our engineers are finalizing the user interface components to keep things user friendly. Note that as you lock your MML tokens into VMML tokens, there's no opportunity cost as you will still be able to earn MMF or earn APR. We do highly encourage users to lock their MMF into VMML tokens as VMMF will ultimately become a pivotal aspect of governance on Cronos. And I just feel like they say this about everything. I feel like they say that about a lot of projects on their chain. Like, they gonna say it's gonna be pivotal, like Savannah. Like what is Savannah doing? You know what I'm saying? Like SVN, what happened to it? You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's, I feel like they just word the words wrong, because if you say this, we need to see a lot of interaction with that token. We need to see more utility being brought to that token. In my personal opinion, you can't just say that in the Medium article and then come back and months later you're giving an update 7 months later and everybody forgot about it. So lastly, our team has already begun deploying Mad Max contracts and will be transitioning our liquidity migration by placing a prime focus on occurring MLP liquidity. So Polygon users, as our team sprints on Cronos ecosystem deliverables, there is no need to feel left out as our team is constantly working on both chains simultaneously. We understand that Mad Max limit orders are still rather flaky, so that is a top priority for us right now. We will ensure limit orders are at least 99% reliable so we can boost Mad Max volume and usage. So don't want to really listen to the conclusion. Like I said, it's not looking too good, man. I'm like, me personally, I'm still in these forums though. I'm still in MMF. I'm still in these liquidity pools. Because I don't want to necessarily sell at a loss, and if I lose, if it goes to zero, oh well, because I ain't invest, too much money into. I never invest nothing I can lose. But I don't right now just letting my forms work for me. I'm not buying any MMF because I feel like they just gonna come out and create another Launchpad token. And let's just see, man. Like I said, let's just go on exchange real quick before I end this video, and let's just see. Like I said, look at all these tokens that people really don't use. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, it's good to have or bring these tokens to the blockchain and to, crypto giving a lot of people opportunity to create projects, but at the same time, we got about, I say 4 blue chips, not even 4. So we got Wrap Bitcoin, that's 1, USDC, I count that, that's 2, USDT 3, DAI 4, ETH 5. So we got five, I would say really 2 blue chips, but 5 if you count the stable coins. And then all the other projects are Launchpad projects. So they talking about people getting, or liquidity providers getting fees from, the trades, but people are not going to want to hold any of these projects long term. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, all these projects right now, I see right now, in my personal opinion, I don't really know anything about. Not saying that these aren't good projects, but I'm saying if you want more people or create more fees, generating trading fees, get blue chip projects on there like VVS. Like, VVS got hella blue chip projects on there. And I'm not saying you got to do the same exact projects, but pull some liquidity onto the Cronos chain that's different. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, Launchpads are different as well, but they are unknown and people don't know them. So it's just, I don't know. That's just my personal opinion and my personal take on it. So that's my video for today. I don't want to make this too long. Just wanted to give you an update on the new MMF tokenomics and, what they're doing. And also just letting you know that, yes, I still hold MMF, but me personally, I'm not buying any at the bottom right now because it could possibly go lower because, like I said, we almost at that soft cap. And with this article, it just made me a little, it didn't make me super bullish. It didn't make me super bullish. It kind of just got me like, it is what it is at this point. So, Crypto Troll, that's my video. If I added value to you, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm out of here.